Hi there, Starscream back for a Transformer review. Now, I know I haven't done one for a while. I was just trying to finish off my game review. I hope some people enjoyed it. If you didn't, I'm sorry, but if you did, great. Never mind. Let's get back to first and foremost what I think I do best out of most of the rambling things I do. Let's take a look at a Transformer, shall we? And today we're looking at Soundwave, purely on the basis that my last Soundwave one was removed by YouTube. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. I have to keep doing everything twice. Never mind, never mind. I can rant about other things later on. This, on the other hand, I don't want to rant and rave about. I want to talk about because it's great. Generation 1 Soundwave, very well developed, very easily recognisable. Probably one of the most recognisable Transformers around, that and Optimus Prime. But in the cartoon, he's one of the earliest ones you see. He disguises himself as a lamppost. I'm not going down that whole route with the dogs running around. No, never mind. But yes, he seems ultimately loyal to Megatron, and that's pretty much established in the comic book run as well. But he's a bit like Shockwave. He's a dark horse. He has his own agenda. He follows Megatron because he views it that's the best way to do it. I don't want to come, you know, to the focus of Megatron's rage, so I'll just faithfully serve him. But you know what? If Megatron was out of the way, I think I could do a pretty damn good job myself. Okay, quick one I will say about it. This is a brilliant. There's a little comic book run, the black and white novels. Now, I've got them up there. I should have got them down, but I won't. They're the black and white UK comics, coming, you know, to the end of the Transformer comic book run. So they started just printing them in black and white, because apparently they can't afford colours. I don't know. Never mind. What it is Soundwave has been leaking information to other Decepticons. There's 2 Decepticon fractions at the moment. And Megatron goes to Soundwave, I want you to find out who the traitor is. And Soundwave walks off going, ah, shit, it's me. I can't find a traitor. I know it's me. What am I going to do? Eventually, he manipulates the circumstances so that he gets... it's one of the Stunticons. He gets Wild Rider. Because, you know, Wild Rider's a bit paranoid. So he gives him this rubbish story and Wild Rider believes it. Then Soundwave gives him the information and he tries to, you know, get rid of this information, Wild Rider. And Megatron finds him and shoots him and he goes, well done, Soundwave. Well done, my friend. You are loyal. And Soundwave's going... Thank God for that. So yeah, he's not ultimately loyal and he's not stupid either. He's probably one of the more intelligent ones. Now, on to the toy. I like it. His weapons become batteries and a little battery cover there. I never knew that actually when I first got it. I thought they're kind of handy, they fit in the back, but I never knew they were actually supposed to be batteries. But it makes sense. And I'm not going to cross that whole huge and then go small thing again. And no, just take it for granted. He shrinks to a cassette tape, then he goes big again. Okay? I'm afraid he's showing his age a bit now, isn't he? Because he goes into a cassette tape. Who has cassettes? If he disguised himself nowadays as a cassette tape, you'd know there was something off about it, because nobody uses cassettes. Okay, he's released with the twin-chested Sound Blaster, which is nice. It comes in black. It's in Headmasters. After Soundwave gets killed, I think they bring him back as Sound Blaster, but I can't 100% be certain or remember the show. I've only seen it once, and I may never ever see it again. It's that not good. Just the same toy really, with a slightly enlarged chest to hold 2 cassettes. And it's black obviously, so I'm pointing out the bleeding obvious, I'm sorry. I love both the toys actually. They're both so dissimilar really to each other, you can't really recommend one over the other. So you have to get both. Right, here's the animated one, not the animated latest one. This one, I think it's in the, was it Cybertron, no, this is in Galaxy Cybertron series. What's the other one? Energon? Is it Energon? I have no idea. There's so many of those series and they're all horrible, so I don't really care. But I love the toy. It's been recoloured now into Blaster, which I've got. It's in, obviously, the Blaster colours, which is so cheap, Hasbro. You don't even remote the damn head. Never mind. Should have expected that. It's very, very good. I love this toy. You know what? I actually prefer this to Generation 1 Soundwave. I'm being called. Give me a sec. What is it with people? They always call you when they know you're doing something. I've sat here for ages and nobody's called me. My voice is going... and then they call me when I'm doing something. Pain in the arse. Anyway, Yes, this toy. The chest part comes out. I know it comes out for a fact, but it's really stiff because I don't... Should I force this? Or am I going to regret it? For you guys, I'll try, alright? No, I can't get it open. I know it opens up, so take my word for it, or better still, get it yourself and try it. The toy is very poseable, very articulate. The face moulding is a little bit off. I mean... it's alright. We'll go that far. It's okay. And he has Laserbeak. I love Laserbeak. He's so cool. I really like that toy, actually. I like all Laserbeaks. There's so many of them. And this one's a good example of Laserbeak. Better than the Generation 1. And if you can pick up this toy, it is Energon, alright? So, blah, 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 it is. And it's even got a shield thing here. I don't quite get the shield bit, but it does transform into a spacecraft of some kind. You've probably all seen it anyway, but... for those of you who haven't and were thinking about getting this toy and weren't sure, get it. You won't be disappointed. Now, just a quick one before I do the last Soundwave. Soundwave appeared in Alignment. Now, that was a Transformer Convention exclusive. That was written by Simon Furman, and it's brilliant. And Soundwave's in that. He's instrumental in trying to keep the Decepticon cause going because they're beginning to die off. And he brings back Megatron to fight the new scourge that's coming to get all Transformers. And if you haven't read it, try and get a download online or somebody who's scanned it and put it on because it's bloody marvellous, alright? This is the second part. Anyway, there was 2 parts. I had to go to 2 conventions to get that. Cool, collecting this stuff and I've cost you money. Animated Soundwave. Comes with a funky guitar. Laserbeak. Good idea. Why it transforms into a car, God knows, but why not? You know, let's change them. Let's move with the times, okay? I suppose MP3 player. Oh, I'll get to that now, actually. He arrives in the show. He's actually created by Sorry's father, Isaac Sundak, but Megatron's instigated him to do it. He says, I know what your daughter'd like as a nice birthday present, you moron. So he makes him he's experimenting for a new body, because at the moment he's just a disembodied head. So Megatron's thinking, well, I'd like a body, you know, now to go with my head. So he gets him to create this and he's experimenting on it. But unfortunately, Sorry's key triggers it and it starts to grow. And every time she wants it to do a little bit more, you know, a little bit flasher, you know, just add a few tracks to it, you know, beef up the hard drive space on it. She keeps using the key and eventually it becomes self-aware and grows really big. And to cut a long story short, he doesn't like humans, he thinks they should be obliterated. Megatron manipulates him a bit. He thinks Bulkhead helps him. Bulkhead isn't, he's just trying to get Sorry back because he kidnaps her. Blah blah blah, Bulkhead destroys him. Or so it seems, because at the end there's a tiny little MP3 player with the Insecticon? Where'd that come from? Okay, Insecticon, Decepticon. You can understand my problem there, sort of. And we're going to guess that he's going to come back in a later episode. I can only assume that. But there we go. That's all the Soundwaves I've got. Well, I've got a few more. I've got a little GoBot one, but he's a bit shitty, so I won't bother with him. And what else? There was another one I had. Yeah, there's a Beast Wars one. It's like a crocodile. No, you can't. I should have got it. Nah, forget it. It's rubbish anyway, so don't bother. Anyway. Okay, I thought it was a little help with Soundwave for you guys out there, and if you want to send me some requests, I'll see what I can do, if that's any help, if there's anything you'd really like to know is worth getting, if anybody cares what I think. Some people do, not very many though, but it's nice that the 2 people in the world that do care somewhere. Okay, so that's just me, that's Starscream saying, take care, and I'll see you on the next review.